All right.
So the seed is posted, but if we can get people kind of worked in and out of here.
Yeah, if you want to hang out in participants lounge, we'll have a short discussion after the final round. If you're not playing, the four that are playing are myself. For some reason, Sal Link's listed twice. That should be Sleepy Bear Jake.
Oh.
What's up?
Whoops. Nothing. So it's Sal Link, Sleepy Bear Jake, myself, and Gabriet are in the relegation seed.
Gabriel's in the relegation seed. I'm surprised.
No. Yeah. Okay, I see. Yeah. You're right. I got it.
Yeah.
Gabriel and Never Nathaniel
lost.
Didn't make it.
We lost in our last play. All right. So everybody else who's not a commentator or a player, please go to the participants lounge or yeet yourself from the Discord. And the rest of us will continue. I'm going to mute everybody. The seed's already been posted, and Arnenian will call out when it's time. Good luck, everyone. Enjoy the run.
Good night, everyone.
Good luck.
Good night.
Beat after the last one.
Okay. So we are up against Gabriel, Sleepy Bear, and Nate, it seems like. Whew. That is some competition. Oh, Luna was just watching on the sidelines and assisting me there. But yeah, that is probably my problem. I didn't have Luna's full assistance. That can make or break a run, right? So, waiting on the timer for the start. Whew! We made it to the make or break round, that's already pretty good. We're playing Wildenton with Torches from the Hellhorn clan. Wildenton is one of the champions I had the most trouble with recently. But I did get some good runs with him as well, so we'll see. Wilton is definitely a powerful champion. The quick multi-strike option, the sweep option, both can be very viable. They can be combined for quick sweep. Even the spikes option, the stings option is the incant one is definitely solid. Here's the timer for the start. And let's go. Razor Sharp Edge, 45 Focus Growth. That's not a bad starting card set. Scorched Steel and Lightstone Casing. An early Lightstone Casing could do a lot for us. Scorched Steel, less important in this clan combination, I think. Let's go with the Lightstone. Let's also take this. Forever Flame, Petrify, Crucible, and Root Split Mask. I think we go with Forever Flame here. It opens some options. I'm gonna go with Predator. The Quick is gonna be very useful defensively. Noninian already failed. Well, he's not participating. Spikes 3. Yeah. We do have the torches against these weak units. Wanna be on the top floor, give us maximum time to set up. And give us maximum time to torch the enemies that are a problem for us. We do want a train steward in front to take the spike damage. Any health we can save on our champion is gonna be important. Although we did just subscribe to taking some damage this fight. By not torching a bottom floor unit, but we wouldn't have been able to take them all out anyways, so... we get to take out one dude here. That is already worth quite a bit. I kinda want to make sure we get another one down. 3, that's 12, we have 13. I will do it. We are at 33 health. 31 and 33 are the same against the boss hitting for 6. So we definitely play this and then we win. Took some damage. But that's fine. Glimmer, Sharpen, Wildwood Sap. Wildwood Sap is not how I want my defense to look like. I am tempted. Yeah, I will take a Glimmer. Inferno Hidden Passage went. I think that has to be a Hidden Passage. I do want to go for an Awoken unit. Especially if we can upgrade it immediately. Large Stone could be nice. That's a very early Steel Singer. That is also a Sweeper. Steel Singer covers our defense, but we don't have a lot of healing right now. We have the Glimmer, we have the Focus Growth. Shadow Shell. Yeah, Forever Flame is great for Steel Singer, right? That's why I'm strongly considering it. We also have Hidden Passage. Yeah, let's go Steel Singer. That is gonna be our defense. I think we leave. Take the Divine Boons though. Actually then we reroll, right? Multi-strike would be good. Quick is not necessary. Now we're looking for a good essence for Steel Singer. No, Glimmer is not my only rejuvenate, right? I do have Focus Growth as well. Focus Growth is actually pretty significant as well. We want you to hit for 55. Eventually. And we need to be able to deal with the backliners. The next one will be tough. This one. We might just take damage again here. I don't see another way. Yeah. Taking damage to the backliner there. That was pretty much unavoidable. Edgeprior does add Resolve Heal 5. We want to maximize our chances of drawing Glimmer. Didn't get it. But I like Steel Singer as our defense. We might want to pick up some regen. Or Engraft. I will take a second one of these. And I will take a Sweeper. We can't use capacity increasing stuff on the tree. Let's call it a tree. I feel like left side is better. Right? Quick again. Quick is not helpful. Could see us taking a Battlestone on the Husk Helmet. And I think I will actually take that. There is Multi Strike that goes on the Steel Singer. And the Husk Helmet gets another +10. Just so we have enough damage on that one. Split Anvil, Light's Gift and Rationing Scales. Light's Gift seems unnecessary here. Split Anvil or Rationing Scales? We do have the one Focus Growth. And we might pick up something like an Awake later. Cave of 1,000 Eye. Rage does not decay. That's a little bit of a shame. It is not impossible that we use Rage. Like a Dark Teal. I could definitely see that being useful in this deck. We kind of have to wait for all three. You know what? We can have a split 4. We can have this on the bottom and all three at the top. That works out. Any reason to torch anything? Yeah, we can torch a dead. We kind of want to start ascending them to the top floor, but on the other hand, we don't really need to or benefit much from it. That is 5 damage on Daedalus. Let's see how big we can get this tree to be. It's not like we can get a flying kill there or anything, but big tree should just finish off Daedalus, no problem. Especially from 280 health. This leaves us more time to actually heal our tree. I like this tree. There is regen. I think we go with it. The Slay Apply Rage will be pretty neat on the Sweeper. Capacity can help with setup. But I feel like we should go for draw instead. And I think we want the unit the spell upgrades. Even if it's just a simple cost reduction. Instead of a large one. Let's see what's in here. There is a value stone. There is a freaking value stone for my spreading spores. Yes. There is double stack and we can't afford it by 5 gold. That is sad. That is so sad. Spell chain for spores? Maybe. That could be the double stack we don't have yet. It's cost reduce the engraft. That's all. We don't have spell chain here. But we do want our branded warrior in the husk helmet, right? And we want you to be a multi-striker now. I would have taken sweep if we didn't already have a sweeper. The setup is still kind of awkward. If we don't have 3 in our opening hand. But we do here. Not perfect, but good enough. Well, having the sweeper in this hand sucks. Let's start the regen. And now I'm taking damage. I think taking some damage is fine. The more important part is to get through everything. Can we get rid of this Absolver? Well, we have already taken damage, so possibly best to not even care about him. I want Intrinsic on a hidden passage. Wait, we have gone past the hidden passage? Why do I know nothing of that? Uh-oh. Our tree is our only line of defense now. But the tree has thorns. We have to send you up, otherwise you will cause problems. Hey Chris, welcome! You know, the longer the boss fight goes, the more attack our tree is gonna get from it. Well, up until the regen amount, and that is fairly limited, I guess. Tree! Please, tree! This guy's gonna survive with 60 health, so we take 2 hits. We can survive that. At least we're getting a lot of attack on our tree. I misplayed that fight quite badly. But it's just damage. We have already taken damage already. Anyways, so I will take a drop cage. That has to be right? That's another ascend. The days though. I want to keep our deck a bit thinner. I want to make it a bit thinner. We don't have the money for a relic, so we go for the free one and the dupe. Fungus. Let's get fungus. Fungus among us. Intrinsic. Intrinsic hidden passage. The way to go, I think. There is the spell chain. I think I dupe the non-intrinsic hidden passage here. Or do I dupe the spreading spores? Having enough spikes can be our sweep as well. Inferno is takeable? Yeah. It would have been. That's going to be a lot of spores, yeah. Large tree. Wilderden already behind. I hope we can avoid taking damage from here on out. But I think we're moving in the right direction for that. This guy being in the back is a pain. Luckily we kill the frontliners here. Ascend, please? No ascend. Can we save him anyways? We can. We just need this guy to die. We are on a lot of shards. Oh, both in the first turn? Didn't I dupe one? I didn't dupe one, right. I didn't dupe one. We can get the kill on this guy, right? 60, 120, we need 4 more attack. That will do. I think we make it to the ascent. That helps a lot. The order is not ideal. Don't forget split anvil. Oh right, I do have that. Thanks for reminding me. Let's heal up. Well, that doesn't increase healing. It actually reduces it. Yeah, we do have split anvil. We need to keep that in mind. Edge Prior. That is a good essence, honestly. I will just take the essence. Nope. We don't have anything to do with imps or armor. We have some armor randomly in the deck. Doesn't mean we want armor. Either way here could be good. Unit upgrades don't matter at all, but the removals do. March of Shields could have been good for reordering. That is a very valid argument. I like the idea. I should have taken it, but I think I'm okay where I'm at. Edge Prior is not that good outside of heavy Evokum decks, no. That seems to make it a bit harder to play, but with Anvil it won't actually be a problem. Just getting some important quality of life upgrades here. I feel good about this deck. Feel quite good about it. Yeah, we got him dazed. He will be fine. He's gonna be ready in time. Arcus with stealth. I hate this guy. That is a bit unfortunate here, but we had to play the Scorchers. And we will have to keep playing them. This wave is where we probably can't defend the Husk Helmet anymore. Luckily this is also the wave where we can ascend the Husk Helmet instead. Heal everyone back to full. This wave is gonna be a bit troublesome. We'll need you to one-shot the frontliner so that we can somehow get the damage for the second enemy in that floor. We might have to utilize spikes. Looks like we're a little short. Not happy about it. Certainly not happy about it. Our draw was a bit awkward there. Yeah, I know I'm regioning the tree anyways. But it's not like armor or anyone else would have met out there. Yeah, the reordering would have been quite nice. Boss rush would matter, I would instantly ascend Arcos. But a boss rush does not matter here. Dark Deal or Adaptive Mutation? I'll go with Dark Deal. Damage scaling is important. Do we still want more draw? Who's our Seraph? Temperant? I think yes. Getting an extra capacity could facilitate our setup so much though. Fine. The worst case scenario is we don't draw 3 on turn 1 and have to make do with what we have, and that is really awkward. Faulty Loader will help us deal with the first wave. I'm almost never sad to have a Faulty Loader. Umbra Stone, yeah. That might be very, very good. What's our dupe here? It's probably time to dupe the Hidden Passage. Multi-strike 2. And let's move on. How are the others doing? Nate is pretty far behind in time, but all of them are still pretty... Oh, someone just restarted. Gabriel and Nate are struggling with health. And here is why we picked capacity. No! Ah, wasting that melee weakness. But look at our tree growing. What? Well, that's not gonna happen because we have unleashed a wildwood, but it's still scary to see. That is very scary to see. This is a 3 times attack cost, so we can kill a Gilded Wing with that. Send you immediately. Save the biggest hits for last. That can be good with the sweeper in front. Let's get this one out of the way. We cruising. We be cruising here. Feels a bit weird to have the spikes all the way in the back, but it's not like that matters at all. And if everything dies, yeah, this is definitely the best setup. The best ordering. If everything dies in front of the tree, then the tree is gonna demolish the boss anyways. We should have started with the spreading spores, but it doesn't matter. These are not direct heals. We won't gain any extra attack from playing those. Starring Retreat might actually have been the better pick. I will now take a tiresome climb. We are now looking at a potential flying boss kills. We're also gonna go for shots. Although people are having trouble. Thornfruit is a thing. Not that strong in this deck. Might take a Prioress Cloak. Let's take a look at this. Yeah, let's hold over an engraft. That makes energy less of a problem. We are up against Sap Seraph. Cost reducing, actually the focus growth now. It can trigger Anvil for us, but we do that with spores now, so... Let's get a Prioress Cloak. We can also reroll still. Double stack the Dark Deal. The passage was definitely an option. And we get another Steel Singer in here. We overstack our floor anyways. Torches are really useless right now, and I'm gonna buy 2 more Perches at least. Well, I can't afford more than 2. Perch a Torch. Perch 1 Root Seeds. Nah, Perch a Fortify. Perch a Fortify. And we can afford 1 more, right? Perch the other Fortify. I guess so. I don't really want to give any of these consume. I am trying to go for the flying kill on this boss. 4 turn or 9 turn doesn't matter. It's all the same in this tournament. I think with the second tree around, we might actually have a chance to get it. We need some attack on the frontliner there. It's tree time. You have some damage shields on you, huh? Good for you. Good for you, buddy. Let's get someone here in the way that we can slay for rage. Trample goes on you actually, and now all the attack buffs go on you for a while. We don't wanna... No, we do wanna trigger the rejuvenate, although the rage was more important. You don't have harvest, you only have slays. We don't mind slays, we don't mind a one harvest. And now it's just send Seraph to the top floor every turn, if we can. We want to keep the regen on both of these. So both gain attack from it. You do multiply your damage with sweep and trample. But I don't know if it's worth more. No, it's not worth more than the Wildenton. But the more units on the floor, the better it becomes. And it's also so much rage from the slays. Can we ascend you twice this turn? No. I guess we keep ascending... Ascending stuff that would get in the way otherwise, like a Gilded Wing buffed up. I think we have enough attack on our sweeper, so that we can now buff Wildenton. Wildenton is gonna clear the way mostly. So if they're able to one-shot the Gilded Wing, that is really nice. Start with making everything 0 cost. Now we start buffing the backliners. You are low on regen. Don't want to take slays, so I'm not going to play the Glimmer, even though we give up scaling. We have 2 more turns remaining. So if we do have the Ascent, we should get the kill. Double Ascent. We have another draw. Ah, that would have been very nice. But you know what? I feel very confident in getting that flying kill against the Divinity. Yeah, the others seem to be struggling a bit. While I'm cruising with my trees. We should probably just save some time, although we want to get these trees as big as we can. We already have max draw, so... We're gonna get these trees big with double E. Don't even know what I'm playing here. Just playing. We have some final healing spells that we can throw out. And Seraph's going down. And now Divinity. I'm very confident in this flying kill. Our best floor to set up will be the middle floor, interestingly. Because the sweep will eventually kill the Husk Helmet. That is actually more damage on the Husk Helmet. What am I talking about? The Wilden would die though. We might just we just throw the regen on the Husk Helmet, right? Because it's just Divinity. Actually, we just daze Divinity forever. And we set up on the top floor. Second one doesn't die, but I want them to die. Just in case we face any potential harvest triggers later. We got our first tree, but we don't have the... Never mind. We don't have the ascent yet, is what I was about to say there. Tree number 2 is up. Does he survive on this floor? 85 health. It's gonna be 45 plus 26 is 71, 78, yes. And the next turn we will draw into a... into an ascent, hopefully. I think I will not play these. Oh, split anvil. I forgot about it again. I'm not very good at remembering split anvil. In general. Let's make sure both trees are regenning. And I think our goal is to have the frontliner kill everything. So all our buffs go on him. Damage buffs, that is. We start with the spreading spores. That was not well ordered, but it should be fine in the end. There's no harvest on the bottom floor, so we can easily get rid of these. Let's keep the regen up on both of them. Actually, the trample might matter more here. We are denying ourselves some spikes damage, but I think that's okay, considering how this is going. And we should have it this turn. Look at that red X. We don't have any Scorches in hand, so we can just end turn. 2-turn boss rush. Nice, nice. Gabriel was a bit faster than us. Oh, he didn't go for Divinity? Looking at the score? Looking at his score, it might be that he didn't go for Divinity. That's a big loss of score. We also have 90 shots, 9 extra points from shots. We did take damage in some early fights, so... Hey, Sanguine Penguin! Hey, welcome. Glad to see you here on my channel. Well, if I had to say one thing to summarize this run, it would be 3 big. That was fun. I think this run should make it, but let's. It definitely wouldn't be split anvil. Yes, that's not what we optimized in this run. Split anvil usage. Let me. Oh. Let me bring up this screen. Who are we not watching right now? Gabriel. Oh no, Gabriel is still in the Divinity fight. We have Nate here in the top right, still in ring 4. Where did he go wrong? I think our closest competitor is definitely Gabriel. Same amount of shot score than us. Looking like a somewhat similar build. With overstacking the top floor. Although... Can he get the boss rush without trees? Well, with these Alpha Fiends, yeah, he can. He might not have it guaranteed. Oh, whoa. There we go. Nate in the top right, Gabriel in the top left, and we have Sleepy Bear in the bottom right. I think Gabriel might beat us. Possibly. I'm not sure how his other fights went, but his Divinity fight is looking pretty solid. The holdover thingy will make sure nothing ever dies. Unleash the Wildwood. So yeah, Gabriel's definitely doing very well. I think Nate is just out being in ring 4. At this point of the run is gonna cause problems with time. And so the one we actually have to be interested about is Sleepy Bear. Can he keep up with us? Alright, Sleepy Bear is also using your move battle UI. It's great. Well, Nate is restarting the same fight over and over again. That seems desperate. Sorry, Nate. That sucks. Seems like you chose the wrong strategy. Meanwhile, I am quite impressed by Gabriel's strategy. But that's still 4000 health on the Divinity. The flying kill might be possible, but it might be quite close. Sleepy is also doing well. Yeah, he just wants he just wants to prove that he can win the fight, or rather find the line, like learn from that on how to solve this fight, to optimize. That is certainly valid. I probably wouldn't do it in a tournament setup because it would just drain me, potentially. Cheetor's Hand is rough in a time format. I think so, yes. Wow, the 1-turn boss rush. That's enough. That gives you the 5 extra points. Gabriel doing really well. So let's take a look. We have lost health on the first 3 fights, I think. No? On fight 4 actually. We have lost health on 4 fights actually. So that is 25 points we're missing. How about Gabriel? Gabriel has a higher default score. 1 fight. Yeah, Gabriel has a speed. So it now depends on Sleepy Bear Jake on whether or not we make it. Jake is just entering the last divinity fight. How much time is left? That should be enough time for him to finish the fight. Oops, that was the wrong one. Give me a Sleepy Bear. Oh yeah, we don't know if any of them did restart. If Sleepy Bear restarted, if Gabriel restarted. But no matter what the result will be of this round, I think I think we did pretty well. It was an easier seed. Was definitely the easiest seed out of the 3. That much is clear. You know what we do have up on Sleepy Bear is 5 points from shards. 5 extra points from shards. But his lineup is looking really strong. I think he can also get the pre-relentless kill. Holdover Inferno. That is gonna clear out these waves very well. Or rather soften them up. The mini-bosses will be rough though. Probably has to focus a lot of damage on them. Although with the melee weakness, I might just work out. I wonder. The razor sharp edges on the triple striker, especially with the melee weakness, definitely help a lot. He doesn't even have split anvil. Oh, another melee weaker. That is great. Sending that guy up with melee weakness already on. I think he has to daze the divinity here. Otherwise that damage from the sweep will be pretty rough. He would like to ascend the rail beater, but okay, he does it. time is not getting low just yet. He has 3 more minutes. Well, I guess that you can call that getting low. 3 minutes is pretty low, actually. Oh, the next beam. If Divinity gets to do another beam, that
I'm
can
pretty
be
down right now, guys.
fatal.
Not gonna
We joke with
lie.
him. I'm waiting for him to hop
That was
back in
rough.
so he can be roasted live.
No, there's
That was
rough,
rough.
and then there's idiotic. No, that was not rough. That was idiotic. And chat knows how depressed I was during that decision.
I can imagine after the same experience with your other one. Oh,
Yep.
same ring.
Oh,
Same
that
ring. No,
sucks
different ring.
so
It was ring 4
much.
instead of ring 5. but
Sacrificing
basically
his
exactly
biggest
the same.
unit.
And it was like the moment that I clicked it, I'm like, I just lost. I just lost the game. Not that I was doing particularly great before then, but the moment I clicked that trial, I knew it was over.
He might still
Well,
get the flying
He had
kill.
a good first run.
We had a great first run.
He has this
Had a great second
one
run
turn.
until I made
Get
a
it.
critical error,
Boo boo.
and then had a.
You would have won that run too, I'm sure, if you hadn't
so
taken
close.
that one artifact.
Yeah.
Or you almost did it anyway. That's the thing that's frustrating.
He
You're
is
like
so close.
one card short of being able to pull that off.
And I think with the 5
But-
shots
Nate,
and
well,
then
Nate, looking on the
my
bright side,
relentless
this
kill.
was only double elimination as opposed to single elimination, and you went 3 rounds as opposed to 1. So technically, you lasted 1 more round.
That's very true. No, I mean I've made finals twice, and both times I
that
choked
mistake of
exactly the same.
sacrificing the strong
so it's
unit
never
there,
been.
that
I've never had a tournament where I actually finished and then lost. It's always been ring 4, ring 5, every single time.
the pressure
Oh, what happened?
Yeah.
Talk to me.
the pressure
Well,
causes you to make dumb
well,
mistakes.
But did my
Same-
mean air kill matter? Because
Same
I
with
almost
me.
had air kill. I misplayed.
Yeah, sacrificing your strongest unit there are 2 turns before the end with the
Yeah, I
dark
totally
deal
screwed up. I'm
that
so panicky.
ruined your flying kill.
Yeah, so Gabriel and Link move on.
Ooh, what was the
Sleeping
score?
Bear,
We did it, Luna.
well, I haven't tabulated your score, but you didn't have a way to win.
Oh, okay, okay. Gotcha.
Let me pull it up though.
No worries.
All right,
You're
so if I
down.
can take the floor real quick, because I did want to ask a question before I forget it, and for chat, because we were talking about it a little bit, to Jake. So Jake, we saw that Demon Fiend banner after you were already into the Hidden Passage overstacking deck. Curious what your thoughts were on that, if you can remember what was going through your head with that that
Very
draft, 'cause I
true,
thought the Demon
Karis.
Fiend would have been a slam dunk.
Demon Fiend. Which one? The Alpha Fiend, you mean?
50-50. No, the Demon Fiend 50-50. You saw
Oh, yeah. I was thinking I had a whole different ball game with what did I grab instead?
Oh, quick question for you, Sleepy Bear. You
What's
did
that?
restart on ring 5, right?
A lot.
Okay, yeah.
That's my only
Aw.
restart. That was my only
You were
restart.
you were 5 points short of
So
Selleck.
air kill would have gotten it, but he
No,
still was
no.
quicker, right?
He was quicker, so it would have been.
Yeah. It would have been a tie. If I got the air kill on the last and I didn't screw up, I would have been a tie, but tiebreaker would have went to Southlink. Gotcha.
Oh, so Jack is saying in chat that Jake didn't have Hidden Passage at that time, which I'm guessing means he skipped the first Hidden
I
Passage.
skipped both hidden passages because I wasn't going to go overcrowded originally.
Oh, so you ended up on overstacking just on the.
I was going to do, my original build idea was putting the multi-strike or the infusion into multi-strike and just keeping a 2-unit floor. And then once I saw the rail beater and the other one, I completely pivoted and then went for overstack. So I had the overstack days instead, which sucks. But originally I wasn't going overstack. Yeah. And I grabbed the Inferno. Yeah.
I was really
Everyone else
close
ended up
to
on
a
pass.
flying kill on the Seraph.
Yeah, I dark dealed my way to a non-Seraph kill or non-divinity kill there.
Yeah, I saw
Ever-
you were close.
I was
liked your strategy a
panicky.
lot.
Yeah, I'm so
the,
panicky.
Fusion on the Steel Singer was pretty cool.
Yeah, Steel Singer is such a powerful unit. I am surprised I didn't see other people play with it here.
Which one?
The
Steel
tree,
Singer.
the Steel Singer.
Oh yeah, I didn't see it on there.
Ah,
It was
Yeah,
the ring 1 trial
the-
reward.
And
I didn't
also
take the. I don't know if I took the trial.
If you went right
Wow.
on ring too. It was there. I
Yeah, it
think.
actually popped up twice.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
did it? Really?
Yeah.
So infusing a steel singer with a steel singer also would have been pretty nuts.
Yeah,
Yeah,
would've.
I didn't see the second one. That was after
Yeah,
Daedalus, right?
No, it was. So I think there was ring to right path was the other steel singer.
Ah,
and
okay.
I went left path to get the Hellhorn unit. I think most people did.
Yeah, so did I.
So another thing I wanted to ask, and this is kind of general, but I guess I'll mainly focus on Gabriel and Salink, which is that the March of Shields that was skipped there. Narninian is in the camp that it's pretty marginal, but I really like March of Shields.
Oh
on
no,
over second deck.
I should
Not
have
for
picked
sustain,
that
just to
March of
rearrange the floor.
Shields instantly.
Okay.
If
Yeah.
someone in my chat pointed it out that reordering my floor was so powerful with the quick sweeper in front, and then luckily
Yeah, that was my exact thought.
I could have I then proceeded to get capacity to be able to reverse set up my steel singers in the middle floor and ascend them to the top floor instead of having them set up on the top floor because they were too large for the middle floor.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, my exact thought. A lot of people were talking about sustain there. That was the main point that Narninian had, was that it doesn't contribute to your sustain. But my thought was just even as a one shot, just rearranging your floor to put
Yep.
sweepers or whatever
Exactly.
other units you want in a specific place is very important. Gabriel, I'm curious about your skip on the march, because you also had that shattered shell you could have set up with it.
Well, so by the time I had that, I had so many copies of my units, and also I think I had 3 ascends by then. So I just really didn't need it. I also had the pip upgrade, so I could always get Wildenton in front, which was my tank, and I just, you know, if I didn't draw a sweeper turn 1, I had like 3 or 4 of them. I would just wait. I had Cheater's Hand that I could just basically permafrost them.
I mean, you didn't go for the quick Wildenton, so your quick sweepers were always gonna strike first.
Right, exactly. That was basically why I didn't go for the quick, was that, like, I don't really like going all in on Strangler since it just is such a minimal upgrade, but I didn't want to steal my slay triggers from the sweeper.
Yeah, so at the point where you can already set up your sweepers, really the only
It is
margin
funny.
or your sweeper's already set up, so basically you could just set up your Alpha Fiend if you needed it to get extra hits. But even then, yeah,
Yeah.
the sweeper's getting in the way.
You know what I
Yeah,
find really interesting? We had someone going full Strangler, someone going Strangler with 1 Predator, someone going 2 Predator with 1 Strangler, and then someone going all Predator. We all had different Wildenton setups.
That's interesting. Yeah.
I actually would have gone Thornlord if I had a chance.
I would
You
have
have to
too.
get to ring 6 to do that.
Yeah.
I know. Get to survive. That's the rub.
I think it's very fitting that the Make or Break round featuring a bunch of streamers was Awoken and Hellhorned, with the available things being overstacking, what is it, spreading spores and Inferno, kind of all the 3 like OG strategies. From
Yeah,
early
the
days.
OG overpowered strategies, kinda.
Yeah, it was all 3 of them in one run.
It was so
Did
hard for me.
anyone take Inferno?
Yes,
Yes.
Sleepy
Yes,
Bell.
I
With
did.
Lightstone casing.
I could hold over on it with only one, costing 1.
It was
Nice.
really good from what I could see on your...
It worked out great until it got trolled in Ring 5.
You did really well in avoiding damage. Wow.
It was
So
really hard for
posted
me
in
to pass.
tournament chat the finals. Congratulations, everyone who made it.
Yeah, GG's to everybody. That was great.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
a very tough one.
That was a very exciting tournament.
I really love how different all of us play. All of the, like, I don't know. It just seems no matter what, you're always gonna have different strats, and they all work. It's that's why I love this game so much.
Yeah.
That's why I can't stop playing this game.
Oh,
Exactly.
some of them work.
There are
Oh yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah. Well,
there
you
are
never
so
know.
many
See,
strats
Nate-
that work though. Like so many different strats that work. Like it's pretty fantastic.